So I started up a Hatchhyack leader group. So for Hatchhyack players who like to play the Hatchhyack leader, and of course you can share deck lists and talk and discuss about Hatchhyack and spice for it, and any gameplays obviously is always good. I like to be able to see people play Hatchhyack. Definitely always trying to make the deck faster, right? Always trying to make sure that you can be aggro. Obviously this deck's very defensive, but you want to be able to also go offensive as well. The sooner you get your opponent's life to 0, the better. The cool thing about this leader is the fact that you can it's like it's I like to see it as like what is it called, camping, like how you're doing shooting games where you hide somewhere and then you just shoot a lot of people, get a lot of free points by camping, right? You hide somewhere safe and you fight from that defensive position. So that's what Hatchhyack provides you. It slows the game down so that way you can play at your own pace. But I always the main thing is you want to slow your opponent down. You don't want to slow yourself down, so you want to add elements to your deck to speed the deck up, obviously, to be faster. So that's the kind of stuff you want to do. So make the deck faster, add burn elements, right? Board control, hand control. So many things you can do with this leader, and I definitely know there's a lot can be done because I've done a lot. I've done pretty much almost everything you can do with this leader, and there's always new stuff to do and try out, which is why it's good to have a group where you can share those ideas and we can all work together to improve upon the concept of the deck and be able to definitely want to see more Hatchhyack decks, topping events and stuff like that. That'd be nice. I've seen some people play Hatchhyack in events, which is always nice. But it would be nice to see more. If you're a Hatchhyack player, I definitely want you to be doing good in battle, right? Doing stuff like I said, burn, mill. That's another thing you can do with Hatchhyack, which is nice that you have that type of control. That's the cool thing about the Hatchhyack platform, as I like to call it. It's the fact that you can build a whole bunch of different strategies on it. You can have a deck where you have a lot of unisons, right? You can go heavy on unisons or even go heavy on extra cards. Like my extra, I have a deck profile here. My extra unison deck profile, so you can check it out. I have it posted in the group. As you can see, I have a couple of stuff on there that I started posting. Expect to see more people posting stuff. I posted some stuff already to get people started on looking at certain cards that they could, try out with Hatchhyack. That's another thing, experimenting. Very important to try, right? We have stuff like Untap, Yuko Proxy, right? Give things a try. Try new things. Because you always want the element of surprise, right? You want to, whenever your opponent, you battle somebody, you don't want them knowing what's in your deck, right? You want the element of surprise. So always discovering new spice, new text, always gives you the competitive edge. Especially if you consider yourself a competitive player, you want to be, on the competitive edge, right? You want to always make sure that your opponent, you always want to keep your opponents guessing. That's part of my strength, right? Part of my legendary status is that I do things differently than other people. I even had a couple duels before where some people were like, "Where are your super combos?" And then I was like, "I don't play them," and they're like, "You're that guy." Yes, I am that guy, right? I do play super combos from time to time, but not always. That's why it's funny for someone to assume that I have super combos just because that is considered the norm for everybody to play super combos. Well, this is not for me to be ranting. It's just to let y'all know I have a Hatchhyack Facebook group, so you want to go check it out. And that's the end of the video.